station number 2. When the merger of the city and the township took place, it became fire station number 6 for the city of Battle Creek and has remained that way ever since. So we're happy to have you here today. We're going to go on a little bit of a tour, give you an opportunity to show where we spend on this shift today, every third day of our lives, serving the citizens of Battle Creek. So come on along and we'll go and take a look around a little bit here. As we come up into the F floor, here on this side to my right is truck 6. It's a 100-foot ladder truck, the primary ladder vehicle that we use in the city of Battle Creek. New to us, about 3 years old now is all. So been a real nice addition to the fleet, and we're real proud of it. We're glad to have it. Over here, what we call Squad 6. And we'll get a chance to kind of open up a few of the compartments and see what that looks like in each side a little bit after we finish our station tour. But Squad 6 holds a lot of a hazmat material for us, air monitors, those types of things. Takes care of the medical call load out here at this particular station for us, and cuts down a little bit on the wear and tear on a much more expensive vehicle for us. So come on in, and we will kind of go over this way first. We're going to go up into our sitting room here in our primary area for Station 6. Got a little window here that goes into an office. Come on in. So as we come in here on this side here, small little office area that we have here for us to work out of. Station was built in the 1970s, so still relatively new as far as the stations go in the city of Battle Creek. Kind of some sitting room here, television. Bulk of the day, quite frankly, is spent in here. Primary hours, just kind of in and out, whether it's taking calls, doing training, all the types of things that are normal for our day. Pretty nice kitchen for us. Like I say, these two kind of intermix. I'll be honest, the kitchen table draws a lot of attention in a firehouse. It's kind of the primary location where conversations take place, debates take place. So the kitchen table is kind of a prized spot in a firehouse, and demands a lot of attention, and quite frankly holds kind of near and dear to our heart. And that would be the case no matter where you go, in any place in the country. We can cut through right through this way. Restroom, normal restroom here, a nice shower for us here. Bunk room, bedroom, we call it a bunk room. In normal households be referred to as a bedroom. Everybody gets a little bit of a closet area up here just to kind of throw some essentials in. And we have another locker room that's down in the basement. Originally, when this station was built, primary lockers were these because they had far less folks who were working here when it was a township station. So things have changed a little bit as we've gone over time. But yeah, nice sleeping area here for us. Come through, we have an additional officers area back here. They kind of have their own little separate quarters back there. And then everybody needs kind of an interesting thing here. If you see something that's kind of unique, everybody has their own set of blankets. So what we do is we all have our own set of a tote. It stays in a little cubby here, and each day we come in, we make up our beds for the day. And when we're finished, they go back in here and we put them away until we come back 2 days later. So our rotation is we work 24 hours. We come in at 8 o'clock in the morning. We go home at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Today is a Tuesday, and I will be back on Friday morning, barring any overtime or anything in between, or if you happen to have a vacation day. So 24 on and 48 off is our universal schedule that we just maintain our whole career. We'll come along this way a little bit. We'll come on downstairs. Got kind of a general area down here. It's kind of a training room. It's sort of a workout area. Studying goes on down here. You want to get away from everybody and find a space to study if you have a promotional exam or something else going on in your life. This is typically where that would take place. Just kind of I want to call it a catch-all, but it's kind of just a general space that everybody uses for whatever it needs to be. An additional computer there. If there's training going on, we have one upstairs in the office, and we have an additional one down here that we have as well. Also, the laundry is down here. Station 6 takes care of washing all of the towels, the daily towels that folks wash or dry dishes with and whatnot. They all rotate through Station 6. We have a washer and dryer here. We wash them and then we disperse them back out to the different stations. And we can come on in here just a little bit. We have one other small little seating area here. It's kind of nice sometimes when you have 5 folks here each day. So when you have 5 folks, sometimes in the evening after you spent the whole day together, it is nice to be able to separate just a little bit and get away a little bit. Another restroom sort of behind Jessica there, and then the primary locker room is in here. Everybody gets their own locker. Keep their primary clothes down here. Change your clothes down here. All your coats and all that type of stuff, that's in here. So we'll transition upstairs. That's kind of our station. That's our home every third day. We're proud of it. We enjoy it. It's where we come, and this becomes our family. So this is where we spend our day. And we'll go upstairs and take a little bit closer look at Truck 6 and Squad 6 if you guys want to join us. All right, so we've made our way back up, and we're back up on what we call the app floor or apparatus floor. It's what we refer to it typically would be the app floor. So this is Firefighter Hudson. This works here with us today on C shift, station number 6. What we're going to do is we're just going to kind of walk down between the 2 vehicles, kind of going on each side, and have Firefighter Hudson kind of show us what equipment each vehicle has, at least down this side of the vehicles, and we can kind of get an idea of what we have here. So, Jeff, if you kind of walk through and kind of point out a few things that you'd like to talk about as we go work our way through, that'd be great.
Yeah, so on both of our rigs, we carry a lot of different equipment, right down to just what we call our hydrant bag that we use to connect to our hydrants when we have fires, to extrication equipment where we can open doors, take roofs off vehicles, anything that we've got to do to get to somebody who's been in a car accident. We carry extra hose for our high rise, so when we go up into the taller buildings where we got to get, just water anywhere, the hose coming off the rig isn't always going to quite reach, so we can use the interior systems of the buildings to connect to and get to a room that's on fire. And as always, we always carry lots of extra tools. Chainsaws, K12, more for window bars, stuff like that. So something that's not wooden. Get over here on our squad. There's no water on this rig other than just a 2.5 gallon extinguisher, but we carry more specialized tools for hazardous material operations, plugging and diking, stuff like that.
Hey Jeff, can you explain to us what that strange pipe is that's hanging down there?
This is our primal vent system, which is normally connected to the rig. I left it unconnected to the rig so we could see the equipment. But what we do is this just magnetizes to the exhaust system on the rig, so when we start the rigs up inside, we don't have that nasty exhaust going in the apparatus bay where we're having to breathe it in. This is where one of the firefighters during the day sits. Today actually happens to be my turn. I sit backwards in the rig, and we go to a fire. I usually get to be the first one to pull the hoses off the rig with my officer. Our officer sits right up front. He controls the siren, radio, and gets to talk back and forth to everybody. On our squad, our driver sits here. They're usually the rig that goes to the medical situations, and if they need help, we'll follow along and help them.